There will be an additional week of closure for learners nationwide, as Education Minister Priyamanik Chan revealed that for the Christmas term, both virtual and face-to-face classes will conclude from December 18, 2020 and resume on January 2, 2021. It is the government's position that schools will reopen on January 2 for only grades 10, 11, and 12 students. However, it is the view of the Guyana Teachers Union (GTU) that the new term should only see those writing the Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate (CSEC) and the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination (CAPE) present for physical classes. This, GTU President Mark Light said, is needed to protect teachers, learners, and school staff.
In preparing these kids, there must be some level of face-to-face, and those can be reduced. Maybe we can reduce the days and the hours in a greater way so that we can focus on the exam subject only and not the grade 10 at this time.
In an interview with Nightly News on Monday, Light stated that with the initial reopening of schools for grades 10, 11, and 12 students, there was a 60% turnout rate. However, in the last few weeks, Light alleges that schools across the country recorded less than 40% attendance. Consideration should be given to these figures, he said. Teachers, he claimed, have also fallen ill and have opted to stay home. The reduced amount of students in the schools, he says, would be encouraging not only for educators and students, but also parents. Light called on the Ministry of Education to implement the best practices of countries like Barbados, who has opted to close schools immediately once a COVID-19 case is detected.
The system that we have in the school setting is that if a child is found to be positive, that child continues to intermingle while the result is, they're awaiting the result, and other children can be infected, other staff members can be infected. So that's the real danger. And we have not seen the proactive approach like was done in Barbados. Once one case is detected, then the entire plant is shut down.
3 weeks ago, Minister of Health Dr. Frank Anthony revealed that the COVID-19 case count at schools across the country stood at 32. This figure, Light posits, is grossly inaccurate based on the number of reports received. He called on the subject ministry to be transparent.
We are aware that it's a lot more than that in terms of the numbers. So we want an update, and that was about 2 weeks ago we got that information. So we needed an update in relation to what obtains now, because we've since learned that several other students and school staff would have tested positive for the virus.
For the HGP Nightly News, Amel Griffith.